Hi, so I'm Sandra and this is Hugh. We have a son, Fiacra. He's now 7. We started parent coaching when he was 6, so about 6 months ago. Fiacra is a very, very intense child. He has sensory processing issues, and looking back to 6 months ago, I never thought we would be where we are today. We had, a lot of trouble as a couple, keeping it together and trying to parent our extremely intense boy, as well as having 2 girls. Sai is 3 and Orla will be 2 in the summer.
And maybe the biggest thing was that we really felt Fiacra wasn't getting what he should be out of life, because his sensory challenges really made him very anxious. And we've been doing he's been doing occupational therapy on a weekly basis for
2.5
years. But it still made our life very difficult at home, because I guess we weren't really able to keep him, as we saw it at that time, under control.
For me, parent coaching has changed everything. He's a happier child and we're happier parents. We now have tools that we can use on a daily basis to help him and help that fire in his brain. And I just feel better equipped. I feel more confident in what I'm doing, and I feel that we're stronger as a couple. And I never thought that was going to be the result of this. I thought it was going to be all about Fiacra and all about what we could do for him, when in fact, a lot of it is about your entire family as a unit and how you work together and how you work as a couple. And it has made us stronger. We have been able to reconnect. Fiacra will still have some meltdowns, but I can already see that he's able to get himself through them at times without any guidance from me or Hugh. He's more confident because he's better equipped.
And the journey we've been on, actually, I guess, we've had some amazing milestones along the way. And just in the last month, he went on a field trip with the school and spent 2 nights away from home, which was just absolutely unthinkable that he could have done that 6 months ago. And
with his severe anxiety, yeah.
So when we started the parent coaching, I guess I was thinking about it, and it's an awful lot of money, and think about, well, does this make sense? But honestly, at that time, we would have tried anything we were having a very difficult time as a family.
It felt right at the time. It felt like we needed to do more than we were doing. We almost felt we were doing all we could for him and for us. And then we learned about Samantha. We went to the workshop, and I just immediately knew that we just had to do this. That it almost wasn't a choice. It was almost like, we have to do this. He deserves it, and we deserve it. And
maybe how it's worked is that we'll come in, and we come in before work for me, and we started out, I guess, on a 2 weekly basis or something like that, and we just talk it over, or we talk about what we're doing. And then we started pretty gently with just putting some rules in place and helping us think about how we responded and how we reacted.
Yeah.
And then we just came back each week or each session with our successes and what hadn't worked, and got new strategies. And we're kind of getting to the stage now where we're a month between sessions now, and we're pretty almost independent and being able to do some of this stuff.
Yeah, because we have those tools to guide us through. For me too, you know, from when we started the sessions, it has almost allowed me to accept responsibility. And I've learned a lot about myself in this, and I've realized, you know, and of course, you know, everyone tells you this, you need to take time for yourself, and you know that you should, but I kind of feel that the coaching has allowed me to do that. It has allowed me not to feel guilty about taking time for myself, because Fiacra actually benefits from that, because I'm a happier mom. And you know, getting back into exercise has been really important, and that's, you know, that's what coaching has done for me. It has just benefited the entire family. And it was a big financial commitment, and is a big financial commitment, but I mean, it saved our marriage, and it has saved our family. It really has.
If somebody would have said to you that 5 months later, after only 8 parent coaching sessions, the results that you've been seeing, this is where you'd be at, what would you have said to them?
I never would have believed it. I never would have believed it. I probably would have said, I'm so happy that worked for you, but you know, Fiacra's different, and I don't see that happening for us. And it has. You know, I wouldn't have believed it at the time. You know, I wanted to believe in it at the start, and I was like, I know that this is going to help us, but I had no understanding of how much it would help us and how quickly we would see the results. I mean, we saw the results in the first 2 weeks. We really did. I never would have believed it. You know, and to be able to come in and sit down and talk about your success stories instead of every single day feeling like a complete failure, which is how I felt. Every day in tears because I felt I was failing as a parent, and I was failing Fiacra. And to now be able to sit down and talk about our success stories is amazing. It really is.